are going to see Victoria Falls today.
It's 8 a.m. in the morning.
I got my coffee for some energy.
She's already awake, fully and ready. So Victoria Falls is only a couple of kilometers this way. We are right now at a hostel not too far from there. And the plan is to go there. It's going to be a few hours of walking around in the Victoria Falls Park.
We are wearing sandals because people said we are going to get wet, and we've also get rain covers because we'll be fully drenched by the time we come back. So we're prepared.
We're also wearing a quick dry shirt. This one's quick dry, so I'm wearing that one. And then, sandals. And the plan is now to immediately head there. We actually wanted to have some breakfast too, but I think we have too much going on today, and we also have to catch a bus at night to Harare. So there's a lot of planning we have to do. We found a new friend who will probably take us to the waterfalls now.
This is a new friend, Tabani. He's going to be taking us to Victoria Falls and a few places around Victoria Falls here. He's a local here and he knows the best things to do at the right time.
As for the day today, we're going to do the falls. After the falls, we do the commercial market, go to see the local market. After that, we go to the vulture feeding.
Ooh.
Then we good for the day.
Awesome.
Wow,
Okay.
vulture feeding, nice.
Yeah.
So we don't really have enough time. We have only one day, and this is the best plan Tabani suggested we could do. And there are a lot of activities you can do by paying a huge amount of money. Right now, because of our budget, we're only doing these things. But Tabani was also saying that you could do the helicopter thing, bungee jumping, and so many things, which he can hook you up with in case you wanted. So now on to the waterfalls. So Tabani, you're from Zimbabwe.
I come from a city called Bulawayo, the city of kings and queens.
Oh wow, okay.
Which is about 435 to 440 kilometers from Victoria Falls.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So that's Komisa market. Looks so empty right now.
I'll come back later.
Yes. So 1 week for now, they are still home, so they are.
Oh, look, this is a tram. You can ride on this and have some dinner or something. We saw it on the internet.
It's the Friday of the month.
Oh, that's why all of them are on the road.
I can already see some water droplets falling on the windscreen.
It's not rain, it's not drizzling. It's from the waterfalls.
Yes.
See you soon.
Okay, cheers. Yes, good day.
Good day. Time to get the tickets, my friend.
Yeah, it's $50 per person.
Got our tickets. Thank you. Oh, this waterfall is huge. Look at that, it starts somewhere here, goes all the way till the Zambian border. There's some 16 viewpoints along the way.
We're right now here, so maybe we walk straight through the rainforest and then walk along this cliff till the bridge.
This is most definitely the most expensive waterfall ticket we have bought in all of our lives. $50 for one person. It's crazy. That's like 4,000 something Indian rupees now with the terrible exchange rate.
And that's almost a budget of 4 days.
That's our budget for 4 days.
Oh, what is this?
I think this one's an elephant skull. Not sure what those are though. Looks so scary. Ah, that's a hippo. Maybe a giraffe. Ah, this one's a giraffe. Don't know what that one is. You can already feel the water coming and falling on us in small droplets. I think this is the rain mist that they were all talking about.
And this is the rainforest. It's so green everywhere. And you can hear the waterfall so loudly from here.
The falls is just here, behind the bush. But the most interesting part is the name of this waterfall. They say they call it Mosi o Tunya, which I think means it's got something to do with the mist. Basically what happens here at Victoria Falls is because of the force and volume of water falling across such a large depth and how wide it is, the water actually starts to go back upwards. So it comes up and then again rains down on the towns of Victoria Waterfalls, and on the other side, Livingstone in Zambia.
And that is why it rains almost every single day here.
So that's David Livingstone. He's the one who explored all of these areas from a European perspective. I think he's Scottish. That's how like the European colonies actually were created eventually over time. His statue is right here. And on the Zambian side, the town is actually named after him. But you wouldn't want to go down that rapid. We can already see the first rainbow of the day. Actually, there's two. There's another faint one right there.
Can't believe it.
Oh, the crowd is getting really big. People are starting to get a bit violent also.
Yeah, they're just pushing and coming in front. I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Shishira just got pushed, so she's a bit upset.
Well, there are 16 different viewpoints on this trail and each point is getting more beautiful than the previous one.
So we started at number 1. This was number 4 just now. And the coolest part is this entire 16 viewpoint trail takes about 3 hours to actually get through.
It's 3.2 kilometers
And
long.
then at the very end, they say it's the Zambian border, but the waterfalls continues even further into Zambia. So there's at least another 25% of the waterfalls which is on the Zambian side. And that means that on the Zimbabwean side, the majority of the waterfall, that's about 75% is here.
That clearly states why the tickets are more expensive on the Zimbabwe side than the Zambian side. It's only $20 on the Zambian side and $50 here.
But the problem is that when we were in Zambia in October, it was a dry season there, and we learned that the Zambian side of the waterfalls was almost entirely dry. Like there was not even a trickle of water in any part of the canyon or the gorge. So that is why we chose not to go there then. And once we finished our journey all the way down to South Africa and started traveling back up, that's when we decided, okay, the rains have at least come through now and we can see it. We seem to have a lot of beetle leaves here.
Look at that!
We let the crowd pass, and now just for a few minutes we have the whole place to ourselves again. But we can totally understand why this is so crowded. It's almost like going to Angkor Wat in Cambodia or probably the Eiffel Tower in Paris. It's such an impressive thing that everybody in the world knows about this at some point, and they obviously want to come see it.
While traveling, we would have seen so many waterfalls in each and every country, but nothing beats this one.
Yeah, this one is really intense. Like the
Wow.
point we just saw is called the main waterfalls. It's the main viewpoint, number 7.
Yeah.
It's incredibly powerful. Like you can not only hear the sound, you can feel that crazy thunder of the water. And the coolest part is all of that rain that's coming back up, like reverse rain. You can actually experience it. We're right now walking through it.
It's raining! We couldn't stand there for more than 2 minutes. We were like completely wrecked. That right there is Devil's Pool. You know that picture you see of people in a pool at the edge of the waterfalls, like just before the water drops?
That's where that is.
That's on the Zambian side.
It's called the Devil's Pool. It's $140 to go there for one person. This view is a lot better. We can actually see the Devil's Pool and people playing in the water from the other side.
And there's not much mist here. This is like the dry zone where you can have a clear view of the full waterfall.
Yeah, it extends quite far. One rainbow there, another rainbow here.
And look at this clear view! My first time seeing a double rainbow.
This is called the boiling pot because all of that water just flows right through this and it just keeps going around in circles there.
It's getting hot now. No more rain.
We've now made it to the very last viewpoint. So we're actually seeing the bridge that connects the two countries. They told us that if we want to cross the border, we'd have to go right on that bridge. There's even a train track there. Okay, so this side is Zimbabwe, that side is Zambia. I like how that jacket rolls up into a little ball.
And I love stuffing things.
Evo. So that was the last viewpoint and now we're turning back towards the main gate. So that was the largest waterfalls in the world. Not the biggest, not the tallest.
Not the widest, but the largest.
Also just realized today is 1000 days since we left home to travel full time.
Really?
1000 days on the road. Well, we did go back home a few times in between, but it's been 1000 days without having a set home, being on our own, living out of 2 backpacks. And I think now we must have covered about 35 countries or so across the 3 seasons of travel through Asia and Africa.
Wow, when did you do all this math?
I did this math some days ago, and I just looked at the watch now and I saw today is today.
Alright.
So 1000 days.
Alright.
Alright. Okay.
Sharp, sharp.
That's how the Zimbabweans have been saying
Yeah.
okay. They say
Alright.
alright. Okay.
I wanna go out. Our 8,500 rupees will get over here. Just spent 2.5 or maximum 3 hours here. Exactly. Bye bye, 8,500.
Shish really enjoys forcing big things into small places. Like
Subscribe. Subscribe.